Hello everyone, my topic is data privacy access control measure based on Ciphertext policies attributes based on encryption algorithm. 1. Introduction. In recent years, with the largest scale application of cloud computer in real life, is all security issues have also attracted everyone's attention. Applications such as government departments and enterprise data outsourcing services have become an important part of cloud computing application. However, because data is stored in a third parties in a cloud computing service and users access data through the network, the privacy access of computation data has become a bottleneck restricting the development of cloud computing. In a sense, how to ensure the security of cloud computer service is the key to the sustainable and rapid development of cloud computing. The source code cloud computing security involves three technology divisions. 1. Data encryption. 2. Access control. And security protection for a virtual machine. In the information security system, access control is a very important part. Generally speaking, the role of access control in the information security system to ensure that users or programs with the rights can access the resource that have access, and at the same time to ensure that malicious or illegal users cannot access those protected resources. In a cloud environment, data storage and access are different from traditional methods. The resources in a cloud are dynamic and scalable, and the cloud service provider is not security trust. Therefore, how to security implement the access control of data in the cloud is a work worthy of research. Attributed based on encryption has attracted much attention because of its ability to achieve efficient one-to-many broadcast encryption and fine-grained data control. The best attribute encryption technology is divided into ciphertext stage and the key stage. Among them, the attribute based on encryption technology of ciphertext stage is considered to be one of the most suitable technology for data access control in a cloud system. This is a primacy because it gives data owner more direct control over access procedures and the policies check that may place in the password. Therefore, how to provide a reliable ensure for the data scaled in the cloud computer environment. Why protect the privacy of users in all aspects? Achieve safe, reliable, and efficient consent control over voices of research. Based on the relevant research result of the prediction source, the access control based on attributes based on encryption is undoubtedly very suitable for the cloud environment. To sum up, cloud computers have occupied a certain position in people's work and life. Therefore, it is imperative to protect the security of cloud computers. Access control technology is an important method to ensure data security is in the cloud. Therefore, the research on access control cloud computing, especially the research on access control based on attribute encryption in cloud computing environment, will be a great significance in ensure the security of cloud computing, and it is necessary to carry out relay research in this area. Therefore, a data privacy access control method based on cryptocurrency policies attribute based on encryption algorithm is designed. The privacy policy is formulated according to the ciphertext policy attribute based on encryption algorithm, and the cloud privacy policy is creatively executed using the policy-driven idea. The data access control model based on the blockchain is contrast. The AES encryption algorithm is used to encrypt user data, and the CPABE is used to achieve privacy access. 2. Literature reviews. Response 1. Combines hybrid attribute encryption with a line area segregation, and the property is a blockchain data privacy protection control scheme based on searchable attribute encryption, which solves the problem of the privacy imposed in the blockchain transaction. References to property of blockchains based on cloud environment privacy protection access control framework using the account address of the node in the blockchain as the identifier. Refine the access control authority of cloud data and store it encryption in the blockchain. This method can efficiently protect the authorization privacy. However, the above methods still have the problem of the weak scalability, lower attack resistance rates, and the high risk rate of the privacy ledger. 3. Data privacy access control. Formulation of the privacy, designs an immigration scheme based on a classic policy attribute based on the encryption algorithm as formulated privacy policy. Combining privacy with encryption and ciphertext policies attribute to realize attribute revelation based on encryption technology. As a CPABE based on attribute revelation encryption scheme is proposed in a multi-attribute authority environment. Using multiple attribute authority reduces the security threat posed by a single attribute authority. The user private key is generated by the data owner and multi-attribute authority, making it resistant to conclusion attacks by multiple attribute authority. The cloud storage server is responsible for storing ciphertext and performance process replication operation with the reduced workload of data owner and organized engines, and employ the effective of the entitled system. This operation is performed by D input match M, respective access just W and output text C. For key generation, this operation is executed by a user. After the user defines the privacy skill SK stands by the attribute operation, the user calculates the user's private key SK like this. Just importance of the privacy policy. The trust execution of the cloud privacy policy is an important generally for user data privacy security. A meaning at the implementation and the regulation of the privacy policy is cloud environment. A trust execution measure of the privacy policy is a cloud environment is proposed. The method adopts the policy driving idea. I mean at the deficient privacy protection regulation of the multi-tenant and realize the flexibility of the protection store deletion execution of the privacy policy in the cloud environment. At the same time, combined with the trust computing technology, it prevents massive modesty of the cloud privacy policy by the attacker, ensure the increase of the implementation of the privacy policy and the unsystematic ensure the privacy and the security of the user store account data. The application scan of the trust execution method of the privacy policy in the cloud environment are as follows. User can delete or invite instance with the cloud service privacy policy server. After the policy server privacy user using it will deletion. The user requests the deletion data please server using. In a view of a basket, there is a risk of data privacy leaks in the cloud environment, and a trust encryption method of the private port in the cloud environment is proposed.